Hello, friend. Let me say this gently but directly. Starting is brave, but finishing is sacred. And right now you're carrying more unfinished things than your spirit was built to hold. Half-written plans, half-kept promises, half-built dreams. You're not lazy. You're not inconsistent. You're just tired of pouring energy into things that don't seem to give anything back. But let me remind you of something important. You started for a reason, not out of boredom, not because you had nothing better to do, but because something inside you said, this matters. And it still does. There's a version of you that finishes, that closes loops, that walks through the fog and still makes it to the other side. But here's the truth most people won't say out loud. Finishing is hard, not because you're weak, but because life happens in the middle. Doubt happens in the middle. Delays happen in the middle. Distractions happen in the middle. And for so many of us, the middle becomes the burial ground of beautiful beginnings. But it doesn't have to be. You want to know how to finish? First, remember why you started. Was it freedom, fulfillment, healing, impact? That reason still exists. It didn't disappear. It just got buried under busyness, fear, and overthinking. Second, release perfection. Finishing doesn't mean flawless. It means done. And done is a victory. Done is a breakthrough. Done is a bold declaration that says, I kept my word to myself. You've kept promises to everybody else, to your job, to your family, to people who didn't always deserve your consistency. Now it's time to keep one to you. Because here's the thing. Every time you finish something, your confidence grows. Every time you follow through, your identity shifts. You stop seeing yourself as someone who just tries and start seeing yourself as someone who executes. Finishing isn't about willpower. It's about alignment. It's about saying, I may not feel like it, but I'm not led by feelings. I may be tired, but I'm not turning back. I may not have all the answers, but I've got enough to keep moving. Because half-done dreams don't build legacies. Follow-through does. Maybe you've been stuck, paused, discouraged. But stuck doesn't mean stopped. There's still time. There's still fuel in the tank. There's still fire in your bones. So open the document, make the call, finish the course, record the content, send the proposal, submit the draft, clean the room, hit publish, cross the finish line. Because when you do, shame starts to shrink, self-trust starts to grow, momentum starts to build, and you begin to realize you were never inconsistent. You just didn't have a plan to finish. Now you do. You don't need another podcast. You don't need another motivational quote. You don't need a fresh start. You need a strong finish. So finish the chapter, finish the project, finish the day, not perfectly, not easily, not effortlessly, but finish it anyway. And if you fall off, get back up. If you miss a day, reset. Because finishers don't get it right every time. They just refuse to quit. Let me leave you with this. You don't have to do it all at once. Just don't walk away. You don't have to finish fast, just don't stop. You don't need applause, just integrity. So whatever you've been putting off, whatever's waiting quietly in the corner for you to return to it, pick it back up, dust it off, give it your full attention, and finish. Because your future deserves a version of you who doesn't just dream. You deliver. This is your moment. This is your reminder. This is your time. So breathe, refocus, and finish what you started right now.